Welcome to the TYG Pokémon Relay. The rules are simple. Each player will get 1 hour each. There will be no conferring between any of our players, and any KO'd Pokémon must be released immediately. Our players will get 1 save per turn, and if the party wipes, they must end their turn immediately. And each player will get 1 do-over per series. Will we catch all the Pokémon? Will we beat the Elite Four? Find out in the TYG Pokémon Relay.
Alright then, folks. Welcome back to another episode of the TYG Pokémon Relay. I'm the Ginger Chris, and I am picking up the next leg in the new series, that is Crystal Chaos, where we are playing by far and away the best generation of Pokemon. Gen 2, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart and Soul, I think still today all stand incredibly strong amongst all of the Pokemon games, and we are playing one of my all-time favourites here. I play a lot of randomizer of this game. That'll be like random Pokemons, random items. I believe we're doing random Pokemon, maybe not items, we'll see. But it's been quite a while since I've done like the vanilla story progression, so let's see if I remember exactly how the pace of this game goes. So let's get ourselves into the game, and we will have the countdown and going. So in we go. The clock's time is wrong. Nah, we don't need the clock. Oh, okay. We're in Sprout Tower. So let's take a look, see what we've got. So it is random Pokemon. We somehow have started with a Charmander, which from what I remember in the last leg of the relay, Charmander did not have a good time. The rest of it is all kind of chaff, shall I say. I'm going to bring the Charmander up, and we'll continue on. Sprout Tower is notorious for being quite difficult. Early game without a little bit of grinding. The Elder, I remember, has a level 9, I want to say, which can be quite a challenge. So, maybe random Pokemon, but it's definitely not random moves. See what happens here. Push our way through this. Now, for those that watched the last relay, will remember I quite like the idea of taking one Mon and making it the strongest it can be, and then just snowballing with that. Granted, you need to find a Pokemon that is actually really good for that kind of purpose. Gen 2, there's actually a lot of good Pokemon that you can use. A lot of the Gen 1s that come over are pretty good, like Tauros, Dodrio are good for physical attackers. With it being randomizer, Pokemon randomizer, I believe, I want to say it is. Probably going to get proved wrong. We don't care about Silver. Get out of here. If it is random Pokemon, then Legendaries. Legendaries are very good. Mewtwo being one of the best Pokemon, full stop, across both Gen 1 and 2. Now, I've just jumped into this without any preparation, without even realising what we could be against. So let's hope we don't want to see that. Switch over. See if we can tank the... Ooh, okay. Let's see how we're doing on healing items. Let's be safe. Heal up. Okay, a little bit of Leer. We can deal with that. And then we're just going to try and Thundershock our way through this. The one thing we need to be careful of is Scratch done not a whole lot of damage. But with the double Leer, yeah. But we outspeed, so we should be fine. We outspeed. So that's us through the first hurdle. Yes, that's the Thunder Wave. Good for us. Geodude. Oh boy. Well, this could be a problem. This could be a big problem. We're just gonna have to take our level advantage here. And try and power through. Okay. I think we're fine. We're gonna do a 3-shot here on the Geodude. Tackle's not doing too much damage to us, so we should be safe. And it's not like our stats are getting lowered for whatever the last Pokemon in his team is. Just don't be a water type. I don't think we can deal with a second water type. You learn smoke screen? Ratata! Oh, we're fine. We're out. Safe. We are safe. Ah, crap. Even better. Even better. Oh no, we're sending money to Mum. No. So, top tip with Gen 2. When you're on the route coming out of Cherry Grove, you'll get a phone call from the mum, and the mum will ask, would you like me to save money? Say no. The mother takes half of all of your earnings, cuts it in half, and basically puts it into a pot of money that you will most likely forget even exists. So yeah, say no to mum, keep the money, fund your own future. Actually, I'm going to check, see if we've got a... We do not have an escape rope. Generally quite a good plan to take an escape rope into here, and then you can just warp out. Gets you out real nice and quickly. So along we go. Okay, so we've fought him. And we're out. We're safe. We are safe. Oh, it's night time. Oh no. Ba, 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 ba. We'll take a wee precautionary heal before we go into the gym. The gym is next on the line. And we are going to lead with the Charmander here. The first trainer in the gym has a level 9. So we want to ensure that we have our strongest at the lead so we can get through that level 9 quick. What do we need here? Take a look at the bag. There's some Pokeballs. Buy another 2 potions. Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. So, in we go. Let's see what we've got. The 1-mon, level 9, Jigglypuff. This should be fine. He should be fine. Bring Ember up to second slot. Pound! You want some pound cake?
I'd like some pound cake!
It's an old reference. It's even a reference I don't remember exactly where it originated from. But it circulated in the Street Fighter and the fighting game communities for a while, back in the day. Level 14, that's good for us. Beat this man up. I think it's 2 Mons, both roughly around level 7. I think it's like a 6 and a 7, or maybe 2 7s. No, so this man is prescribing to the vanilla gym experience. It's one of the fun things with a randomizer, a Pokemon randomizer, is seeing how vanilla certain things can be, as you would call it. Where the certain instances, the randomised elements are as close to the original experience as they can be. Double Hoot Hoot. Okay. I'm actually not sure what's randomised at this point. No. The gent that opens the gym definitely has like a Spearow or something, a level 9 Spearow, so yeah, this is randomised. That man just had 2 Hoot Hoots. That is like, what, 2 back to back, one out of 251s. That's quite a percentage. I'm not even going to do the math on that one, I'll let the smart people do that. Flying types. Oh no. Just our luck, we brought a Pichu. The squishiest of electric types. Ba, 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 ba. Nidoran. Yeah, okay. Trainers are definitely randomised. Oops. Double input. We got a scratch. Should be fine. It's not like the Nidoran's gonna do anything scary to us. It is a shame though, we could bring back the might that is the Nidoking. But I have an ulterior motive for this run. There is a very specific Pokemon I want to keep my eyes out for. Right, Kabuto, Water Rock. We're going to switch into the Pichu. That is a little below levels, but we hit on weakness here, so we'll take the advantage. It's going to harden, we don't care about that. Electric hits on special stats, not physical stats, which harden increases the defense of. So, fun fact for Gen 2, much the same as Gen 1, but it's a lot easier to understand with Gen 2, is that the physical and special stats that sit on your Pokemon. So like your Pokemon has what? Attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. The way to decide how your Pokemon operates, whether it's a physical attacker or a special attacker, is actually not down to its typing as such. It's kind of down to a mix of its typing, the move it's using, and its stats. A terrible example to use here, and there's Zephyr Badge, is Gengar. So Gengar is a ghost type. Gengar has an incredibly high special attack. However, ghost attack moves actually use the physical attack stat. Weird. To understand whether your Pokemon will use, or the types will use physical or special, there's a quick way of understanding it, and it's to look at the evolutions. All of the EVs, all of their evolutions, so water, lightning, fire, ice, grass, dark, psychic, they are all special attacking types in Gen 2. Anything that is not an evolution is considered a physical attacking type. The only outlier is Dragon. Dragon is always special. So evolutions plus Dragon means that those attacks will use the special attack stat. That was a bit of a long-winded understanding of how the attack split works in this game. It's roughly the same in Gen 1 as well, but Gen 1's a mess when it comes to a lot of things. Being their first foray into the game world, there was a lot of weird coding blips. Specifically also the fact that you only had a special stat, there was no distinction between attack and defense on special. Let's pick up the egg then, back to the story. So we have the mysterious egg. This will eventually hatch, and I believe this will also be randomized, so at some point in time we could have something incredibly cool. It's not going to be a Togetic or Togepi. We're going to be playing Gacha with an egg. So we've got the egg, we've got our badge, we can proceed onwards here. Take this berry, it's nice to have. And we're going to make our way to Azalea, what I call it. You give us something? You do. What do we get? Ah. So some of the items are... Or it looks like the items are in their original places. So we're going to walk through this grass. We don't have repels. We're going to see if there's anything spicy to pick up as well. I'm going to take as much experience as we can get just to make sure the game is very comfortable for us in the future. Soak up all of that experience. And do a wee peruse through the grass. You never know what we can find. Find ourselves a legendary and then we're laughing. To be honest, if we were to look at the legendaries and the type of legendaries we want to see, the best ones from a legendary perspective are Mewtwo, as I mentioned earlier on. Zapdos is incredibly good. Raikou is incredibly good. Entei is particularly decent. So those are the types we probably look for. The other legendaries aren't terrible, but they're just not as aggressively strong as you would look for. But they're still going to be far and away better than the majority of the Pokemon that you can catch. I'm going to avoid the Gyro on the right. One of my pet peeves that I do not like in this game is the phone mechanic. There is a number of NPCs that you can fight, and then afterwards those NPCs will ask for your phone number, and they'll just ring you up throughout the game and give you weird and wonderful information about how their day is going. It's cool. We like that. We appreciate that from them, but it slows us down. And if you know anything about me and what we do from the gaming capacity, we like to go fast. We have that speedrunner nature. So we're trying to cut out as much of the go slows as we can. So I'm not going to speak to any of the NPCs that will attempt to add us to their phone book. speak to this individual here. We do have a number of trainers on the right hand side that we're going to clean up as well. Get ourselves into a comfortable level. Primarily I want to hit level 20. Level 20 is good for the next town. We have a number of trainers here that will soak that experience up, and then we'll push onwards through the tunnel that's coming up. I think it's Union Cave it's called. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up. And we'll go along here. There's a wee hidden item here. We'll snag this. And then one of these fellas has 6 Magikarp originally. That's going to be 6 randomised Pokemon. Kinda don't want to fight him, because you have no idea what he could be holding on to. It would be scary. Scary, scary. The Metapod is just charcoal for the kiln. Oh, it's Whipper! Oh, it's my boy. One of the best Pokemon in this gen. Uh-oh. Shouldn't hurt us too much. We are like 10 levels above. Ah. Kakuna as well as a Metapod. Okay. Almost hit that level 16. Yo, what the? Double Kakuna Metapod. Okay. I think I know what's happening. So this will be interesting. I think that there is an option with the Pokemon Randomizer that tries to keep Pokemon relatively the same as to what it shuffled away. Which might explain why the types of Pokemon we're seeing are still very early difficulty Pokemon, like Kakunas, we've seen Togetic, we've seen Nidorans and things like that. So I think it's trying to keep things in a balanced level, I guess. So that might suggest that we won't see legendaries until a little later down the line. If they're even in the pool. More Nidoran. We're just going to beat that. We're now a Charmeleon. This Charmeleon into Charizard is going to take us a long way. Pretty good. And Charmeleon is actually pretty decent on stats as well. I believe Charizard kind of goes a little split on its stats. So if we take a wee nosy here. So we are fairly high in the special attack, but we're only trailing by 7 points on physical attack. But fire types, as I said, if you think back onto the evolutions thing that I was mentioning, fire types come off of special attack, or at least the fire attacks do. So Scratch will use the physical stack, but Ember will use the special attack stat. but we also get same type attack bonus as well. So we have a 25% boost in our damage because we, as a fire Pokemon, will be using a fire attack as well. That's something worth keeping in mind. So with Charmeleon, we will look to have a little more in the way of special-based attacks on him. That way he just becomes a little bit more all-rounded, can hit multiple types. I can't remember if he learns or can be taught Thunderbolt, but we're not going to be seeing that for quite a while. But we will get Surf in the future, and I'm pretty sure he can Surf. I hope he can Surf. I might just be too used to Randomizer at that point that we slap Surf on everything. We've got a spinner here, we'll snag this gent, and we'll drop in for the Pokemon Center that's just below us. One Mon. Oh, it's a Whipper! Oh, I love him. Look at him, he's so happy. Got a big smile. Feel sorry for knocking him unconscious. He's just so cuddly. Oh, goodbye, Whipper. Yeah, level 17. Bye. The way the boy sprite is, it looks like he's got bags under his eyes. Not been sleeping particularly well. Right, so this man's going to try and rob us. Slowpoke tail for 1 million. We physically can't have 1 million. The game doesn't allow us to accrue that much. Get a wee heal here. Recover our embers. And then we'll pick up a fishing rod. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah. Turn left a little bit and then head down because we want to avoid this trainer. Now we are in Union Cave. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a wee nosy and see what's in the water. Not even a nibble. I'm just curious. As I said, we've got randomised Pokemon. I'm curious what's in the water. Weedle? No thank you. I'm out. I'm done. No more fishing. Fishing is banned. Fishing is banned. Nah, we'll skip this guy. We'll fight the next one. Ba, ba, ba. It's weird. I've not seen a lot of these animations in quite some time. I tend to turn the animations off, speed up the game. So it's been a while since I've seen some of them. Speak to this man. Ba, ba, ba. Natu completely disrespecting us. Turning away. You're lucky. You're lucky. Ba, 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 da. Ooh. At least it's a level 4. This thing, Chinchou and Lantern, are actually incredibly difficult to fight. Water Electric is surprisingly quite a tough typing. Specifically for the special attacking Pokemon. Physical attacking Pokemon aren't too bothered. I think this hit's neutral. Nah, it's not an ice type yet. But I will. Cooked clams, anybody? Bulbasaur. Oh. That one's going right into the barbecue salad. Oh, he's so bright. So green. Dislike it. Ba-ba-da. Ooh, Ivysaurs. That'll be a nice chunk of experience, actually. So we're gonna cook this one and give us a few hundred experience, I think. Oh no, it gives us 100. Wow. The level 6 aspect of it really let us down. We'll fight the juggler. Pretty sure this is a juggler. Zubat's supersonic keeps confusing me. No, it's a fire breather. Damn it, Bill. You're ruining things. Yo, Execute's animation is weird. But, scrambled eggs. Good for you. One of the things that's always confused me in Pokemon, right, is all Pokemon lay eggs and all Pokemon are hatched from eggs, pretty much. Would it not be really confusing for one egg to hatch into 6 eggs that are already broken? Like, that just feels like a loss. Alright, we're through. Level 18 is not bad. Probably should have fought the trainer above us, but yeah. We don't need everything. Oh, an escape rope. Escape. Spearow. I was always a fan of Spearow, and compared to Pidgey, I always preferred Fearow. Like this individual. Another Jigglypuff. So level 9 one, not bad. I don't think we are too scared of anything right now. If the way the randomizer has worked, where it's trying to balance things, so that we're not like just walking into, say, like a random legendary on a trainer, then I think we are okay. We should be fine. We're almost at Azalea, where we get to fight the rockets. Ooh, Delibird. I'm actually curious as to how that balancing will work then. Because if we are facing against things like Weedles, Caterpie, the low-level birds, Krabbies and stuff like that, I wonder if that means that by the time we get to, say, like the Elite Four and Kanto and the other gym leaders, they're going to be scary. They're going to be very scary. I wasn't even paying attention to how much damage we done. Okay. Bubble. Pretty sure that's how Krabby sounds in the anime. Or used to, at least. Level 19. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright then. I'm gonna pick up a wee item behind here. Just extra stuff that we could sell on for money if we need it. So we're going to heal up. Replenish ourselves before we go in and face off against some of the rockets. Who are cutting off slowpoke tails and trying to sell them at an incredible premium. Gonna do a little bit of inventory management here. See what we don't need. We'll keep these just in case. The sunstone I don't think we'll need, but I'm not gonna throw it. Most of this stuff we should be fine. We'll pick up 3 super potions. Just some kind of better heals in the worst case scenario. We actually need to go speak to Kurt and trigger this segment. Wah! Wah! Team Rocket! Yes! And he runs off. Now we've got to chase the old guy. Ba, ba, ba. This theme will drive you insane when you listen to it enough. When you get to Radio Tower or the Rocket Hideout later in the game, this theme drives you nuts. So I don't expect us to have too much bother here. Looking at the timer, we've got, what, 25 minutes. Obviously we have an hour to perform our relay part. So my aim is to hopefully get through the rockets here and then do the gym. Potentially do Bugsy before we pass on to the next individual. Ra-ba-ba-ba-ba. So the highest Mon in here is the last trainer, who has a level 14. But we should be okay. As I said, with the level balance, the Pokemon difficulty balance, and the fact that we have a absolutely monstrous Charmeleon here, we should not have any issues. What we would like though is some sort of like additional Mon to kind of back us up just in case. I can't remember if the EXP share in this game was attached and then that Mon receives the experience. I think it is, because I think this is where it goes from experience all to experience share. So that's definitely something we want to take a look out for in the future. But there will come a point where we could just catch ourselves like a legendary as such. The roaming dogs, you can kind of manipulate them to spawn. If I end up part of the leg where we release them, I can maybe try and catch one. But if not, there is plenty other legendary candidates or high level mons that we can try and snag. Wow! Look at just how dopey the overworld sprites are for the slowpokes. Sat there like... Can't hold that face any longer. So yeah, we defeat the rockets here. Kurt will be happy. We then get to face against Bugsy. And then we have Ilex Forest. I've played far too much of this game. Like Gen 1 I played a lot as a kid. Gen 2 I've played a lot as an adult because of randomizers and such. Gen 3 I played a lot of as a young teen. Ruby and Sapphire was like the first Pokemon game that I bought with my own money and played relentlessly as a young adult. And then from there on it was kind of in and out. And Gen 4 was the one that I actually missed. We are not learning Rage, by the way. Rage is such a bad move. Like Gen 4 I missed. I can't remember exactly why, but it was the generation I fell off. No, actually, no, Gen 4 I didn't miss. Gen 4 I did not enjoy. It was Gen 5 I missed. Black and White is a series of games I'd not gone back and replayed. And then I came back for Generation 6, X and Y. But no, Gen 2 is extremely solid. Like the original Gold and Silver games, incredibly popular, stories fantastic, the amount of content you got in those games was superb. Crystal obviously was a fantastic advancement, had some nuances and differences to the story. And then Soul Silver, Heart Gold, beautiful recreations of the games. Absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend playing them if you haven't had the chance. And we're having to beat up our younger self here. He is but a tiny replica. I feel sorry for him. And there we go. Rockets defeated. We'll never see them again. I'll be honest with you, I don't think the Slowpokes probably noticed that their tails are gone. And this gentleman gives us a Pokeball if we speak to him, I believe. This is how you get the acorn balls in this game. So you can custom make a bunch of other Pokeball types. As a kid, I didn't understand that. I don't know how often or if at all I ever used the mechanic. Ba, 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 ba. Right then, it is gym time. Time to fight Bugsy Malone. And we've got twins here. Smear girl.
Precious.
I'm trying to think what the funniest thing I could do for the next player in the relay. Like, where can we put them? What can we do to them? Give them a bit of a confuse. I don't think we're going to really have an opportunity to do that. Oops, bonk bonk. Right, so on Gym 1 we had, one of the trainers had double Hoot Hoot. Whoa, a Larvitar. Oh, that's decent, I guess. We actually don't hit very well here. We're just going to have to take advantage of our level difference. Larvitar being a rock type kind of resists us. Yeah, so we're just going to have to power through with our level difference and our higher attack stat. Nah. Not much of an issue. We're almost there. Metapod. Okay, so this trainer is has almost subscribed to the true bug type gym. Let's see if they can continue to do that. Nah, Sentry ruined it. Ruined it. Almost. They have a Yanma. They could have met the old bug typing. But the Sentry just had to ruin it. Right then, Bugsy. Let's fight. It really annoys me that this tree is not properly sized for the 2x2. It's like 1.5. And it really annoys me. The symmetry is just ruined. My OCD is it's crying. What's up with the Sentries? Oh, I just realised something. We get to find out what our rival has. We'll be able to pick up or get an idea as to what the other starter types or starter options were. Oh, it's a Tauros. This is scary. Tauros is a very strong physical attacker. Okay, we've got a berry, so that's been used. So we need to be very careful here. A burn would be very nice. We're going to play this safe. I'm going to play this very safe. I am not losing to the Tauros. Cool. Safe, safe, safe. That's what we like to see. On a nice wee Kakuna to round it out. GG's to Bugsy. Tauros was scary, but otherwise nice and cushy. And that is badge number 2. 2 badges in one episode. Maybe I need to slow down. I should maybe slow down. Disable. Right then, so we'll take another heal, prep ourselves for the next fight against the rival. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, he hates us. Oh, he hates us. Silver never liked us. A Mankey. Not a starter, I don't think. Not as high as level 1. I think his starter should be around level 18, I want to say. Oh, it's another Hoot Hoot. So many Hoot Hoots. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Kadabra. Wow. Okay. So, Abra is a terrible starter because it's hard to level up. But Kadabra and Alakazam are incredibly strong. Now, we would never be able to get to Alakazam because in gens, or the early gens, you needed to trade Kadabra. But this is going to give us at least a bit of a difficulty on the rival fights later down the line. I am not risking. If they have a fast acting move here, like Quick Attack, we could just lose the Charmeleon. We are not subscribing to that. I say no. I don't think it does, but better safe than sorry. Cool. Oh, he hates the weak. I hate the weak. Such a quotable line. Right, so we'll go back, we'll heal up. We'll maybe do a bit of a restock on some items. What remaining berries do we have? So let's hand this to Charmeleon since he munched his last one. And then we'll go grab a few more super potions. A few of those. And then onwards into Ilex Forest. Now, if I'm going to do anything, probably here. I'm going to do this purposely bad. That's my boy. Oh, we have to catch him. Bug types, ball for hooked by a rod. Is it hooked by a rod? Let's find out. I'm curious, I don't know what the coding's like for lure ball. No! You must come with us, Whipper. You are the saviour. Come on. No, come on. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Join us. Be part of the team. Become a legend. No. I will go back and buy more Pokeballs if I need to. The thing is, like, I don't want to hit it with Charmeleon because Charmeleon will just knock it out. Yes! Let's go! Give him a nickname. Yes! Welcome to the team, the boy. Here we go. I can spell. This guy isn't particularly great, but I love him. He is a friend. He'll be part of the team. And I'm just going to save here. I'm going to leave this for the next player in the relay. So, it's a little earlier than the 1 hour, we had a few minutes, but I will leave the puzzle solving element of Ilex Forest to the next runner. We'll let them try and solve the puzzle after I've pushed the Farfetch'd into the corner. I think it's Ash next, I'm not entirely too sure. But we'll see how much he moans at me for this. Yeah, folks, I hope you're excited to see Pokémon Crystal. It is genuinely a fantastic game, it's a fantastic part of the series, and this should be another fun relay. I'm looking forward to see how things get more challenging with the Pokemon randomizer. Obviously we're seeing a little bit less difficult Pokemon in the early game, so when we get to the end game we might be seeing some real big hurdles. So yeah, curious to see how that goes. And to be honest, the final boss of this game, if we're going the full leg, is no slouch. So yeah. Yes, folks. I'm TGC, I'm the Ginger Chris. It's been a pleasure. And I'll catch you next time, alright? So stay safe, look after yourselves, and bye for now.